I backed Peter Obi in 2023 out of sympathy. After rejections by 3 politicians, Datti, oh really, wow. Datti, you backed Peter Obi out of sympathy. This guy, who even knew you before you came outside to say you wanted to support Peter Obi or you wanted you to be his VP? Nobody knew you now. It was Peter Obi that gave you popularity. Now, who wants to work with you or wants you to be his vice or anything? You are saying you backed him out of sympathy. You are not even serious. Former Labour Party Vice Presidential candidate Senator Datti, Baba Ahmed, has revealed that his decision to run alongside Mr. Peter in the 2023 presidential election was influenced by sympathy after 3 prominent politicians allegedly declined to align with him. Speaking in an interview with Sympathy, Baba Ahmed explained that many Nigerians have long misunderstood the exact nature of his political relationship with Obi. He disclosed that ahead of the 2023 polls, the former Anambra State governor approached 3 major political figures to join his movement, but they all actively avoided him. Can you mention those people, those political figures that avoided Peter Obi? You are joking. Baba Ahmed stated that they felt deeply disappointed by the situation. So you now, as Samaritan, you now felt pity for him. Abi? You now went to join. You're a joker. You're whining yourself. Both for Obi and for Nigeria as a nation, which compelled him to step in as a volunteer and accept the vice presidential slot. While they acknowledged the underlying reasons for their rejection, he declined to disclose the identities of the politicians or their specific motives. Notably, Peter Obi was just recently announced as the 2027 presidential flag bearer for Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC), while Baba Ahmed has moved on to the Nigerian People's Movement. That place, they no be even feel sabi you for the NPM. Addressing speculations about his political future, the former senator dismissed suggestions that he would automatically follow his former principal to any new political platform, including the African Democratic Congress (NDC). He maintained that while his support for the 2023 Labour Party ticket was a voluntary sacrifice made in the interest of the country, he remains independent and is not obligated to mirror Obi's political decisions. They thought I would follow Peter Obi. Nobody thought, go and sit down one place. Baba Ahmed said during the interview, people don't understand, between me and Peter Obi, I have a great deal of sympathy for him, and this sympathy was at the core of our relationship. When he approached 3 major politicians in 2022, one of them went with Peter Obi. They all avoided him. I felt bad for him and for Nigeria as a nation. You and I know the reason, and I don't have to say it now. I took it upon myself because naturally I have always been a volunteer for Nigeria. Bele, you have always been a volunteer for Nigeria. This man should go and sit down. He's a comedian. They thought I would follow Peter Obi to ADC, but I had given enough sympathy then. Obi does not own me. I own my independence. So yeah, now bye-bye now. Bye-bye. So why are you talking about him again? Tomaka says, alright now, back another politician of your choice now, Abi. You are free to support anybody this time around. Nobody's holding you, exactly. Atiliano says, nobody knows you before your alliance with Obi. Do you get? Nobody. So what are you talking? Can you compare yourself with Obi, who was the former governor of the state? Ogladati Abe, go and park one side. Chukukere Lawrence says, that it is very unfortunate for you to speak in this manner against Peter Obi. Chibueze, let's be sincere, Mr. Datti, who knows in the so-called Nigeria politics. It is not when Obi brings you to national politics for me. I have never heard of such name nationally, except when you were at the red chamber just for some seconds. You are now biting the figure that fed you in the name of creating awareness. Just have a rethink. You should not have a rethink, you should stay wherever it is, I beg. Kingsley says, Peter Obi made a mistake by picking you because you couldn't make it. You even lost your polling unit to APC. Yeah. At Ethan says, this is not what people expect from you at all. Nevertheless, I thought that is reasonable to be so cheap. It's not reasonable, obviously. We thought he had sense, but obviously. Outside is always an outside. What do they call that thing? My colleague says, "Dirty uncircumcised Datti. You are an idiot. Go back to Mauritania, your ancestral roots and country. Do your volunteering there. You don't need your sympathy." MF. Light Chimaichi says, "Datti, are you daft? Eh? Despite your exposure, like, you think that people that are well learned, is it all of them that have sense? It's not. Some people are actually educated, but they don't have sense. Is that one safe day?" Nimfi says, "That's why we did not win. God knows you are not of goodwill." Global Desire says, "I thought this guy is a good person. Obviously, he's not. He's not. Story. Emmanuel says, "I'm disappointed in you, Datti. So you joined him out of sympathy, not for what you delivered to Nigerians. Thank God for exposing your true color. But no, your being in that ticket to him didn't add any value. You get? You really even helped your life. He made you popular because nobody knew you before. Eh? And the BC says, this Datti for my hand with his bitterness. Are you for real? Like, can you just imagine?" When Samuel says, "Sympathy, how? I don't understand. As a beggar or as someone you are better than or what?" Now, wow, let Obi breathe for once, for God's sake. Rat Obi, ant Obi, frog Obi, lizard Obi, even cockroach Obi. Is he the only presidential candidate? I wonder. Chukwu of us says, "Thank you very much. Oh yeah, now, contest on your own in 2027. Abishekena." Thousand says, "Now, many others are backing him for several other reasons." What you mean, you people was packaging unqualified human being to become the president of Nigeria that is full of problems? Who is unqualified? Oh, Akamai says, "Well, I used to think this man has sense because he owns the university. But I was wrong, exactly. You would think that people that are well educated too, most of them have sense. But the kind of environment you live in, it affects your mindset. You might go to school, but your mindset, you did not renew your mindset. You did not change your mindset. That's the kind of person that is. Because how? How can you be talking like that?" Coding says, "This man is showing his real self, obviously." Ahmed says, "How many votes did you get from your state in Kaduna? For where?" Ambassador Indy says, "The little respect I had for this Aboki has been bad. Nobody knew about him. Do you get? Before P.O. picked him from the trash. Nobody knew you before. Nobody knew you. Obi made you popular, then you are talking rubbish. You followed him out of sympathy." You hear the smell. Maybe small. I thought this guy is intelligent. Has been speaking trash lately. Better trash than they talk. I beg my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.